The idea of smartwatches has been around for decades, but up until just a couple years ago, it has only been the fodder of sci-fi movies and TV shows. With so many companies tossing their hat into the ring, the idea is slowly gaining popularity. This market may quickly become much more mainstream now that big-name companies enter the wearable space, and the time has come for Samsung to take its first step into this infant market. The manufacturer's first device is called the Galaxy Gear, a smartwatch that is capable of doing many of the tasks we now consider mundane. Receiving notifications, making calls, tracking your steps, and heck, even taking pictures can all be done from your wrist. The Gear has a quite decent 1.6-inch AMOLED touchscreen, encased within a stainless steel body. A speaker is built into the clasp at the bottom of the wristband, which works well for making calls and doing voice commands. Calls sound much like most phones do when they're on speakerphone, so it works great in quiet rooms. Of course, we wouldn't recommend using it in noisy environments, or in public for that matter. It may or may not be a comfortable fit for you, but the Gear's rubberized wristband is adjustable, so it all depends on how it fits on your wrist. It took us a couple days to get used to it, but now it's pretty snug. Still, you may want to try one on for size before you commit to buying it. There's a 1.9 megapixel autofocus camera capable of taking 720p video in 15-second segments. The camera sits stationary on the front of your wristband and can't be used for video chat, which we think would actually be a rather useful feature. While the camera isn't something we would use very often, there are a couple benefits to having one on your watch. For example, you can catch quick moments that would be over by the time you reach your phone. And there's also third-party apps that could incorporate features like QR code readers, or the ability to translate road signs in foreign languages, and there are so many more possibilities. When you first power on the Gear, you pair it up with your phone. As soon as you do that, the phone will download the Gear Manager. Now this is a piece of software designed to let you customize your watch, find third-party apps compatible with the Gear, and also ping your watch if it gets lost. No SDK is out for the Gear yet, which means there are only a handful of apps available. The Gear will be much more tempting at $300 when the ecosystem catches up with the device, and more devices are compatible, but only time will tell if or when that will happen. Notifications are also half-baked. There are only a handful of services in which you can read the full notification from the watch, such as text messages, missed calls, and emails from the native app. The rest, some of which include Gmail, Google Now, and Twitter, just prompt you to open the associated app on the phone itself. In other words, those kind of notifications only alert me that there's something I want to pull my phone out to look at. But this defeats the purpose of actually using the watch. One of the biggest benefits that we see to having a smartwatch is that it can perform all of your basic tasks without having to pull out your phone at all. The Gear is still touted as a superb hands-free device, and that's true in only some respects. Samsung integrated S-Voice into the Gear, which you can use to dictate text, tell it to make calls, have it set alarms or reminders, and even open apps. Unfortunately, S-Voice isn't smart enough to understand conversational requests, much less many of the other standard requests that we use from day to day. And regardless of how good it is, it can only be activated by actually touching the watch. This means we shouldn't use it while driving or biking, so it cannot be a truly hands-free experience. We'd love to see the Gear use an always listening mode, so we can just say, "Hi Galaxy," to wake up the device. The battery inside the Gear is only 315 milliamp hours, but it typically got us through a day and a half or so of use. In a worst case scenario, we could see it only lasting one full day, but that would require a heck of a lot of effort, and even then, you could still throw it on the charger overnight. Still, this is a pretty subpar battery life compared to other smartwatches that are currently on the market. So far, the Galaxy Gear is only compatible with two devices, the Note 3 and the Note 10.1 2014 edition. Samsung plans to update more devices with Gear compatibility, such as the Galaxy S3 and 4 and the Galaxy Note 2, sometime in the near future. Those specific dates have not been set. We're not surprised that Samsung wants to tie it into their TouchWiz ecosystem, but they're missing out on a lot of potential buyers that may have phones from other companies and don't want to shell out extra money to invest in a brand new Galaxy device. For even more details on the Galaxy Gear, go to Engadget.com and read through our full in-depth review.
Kit, I'm in trouble. Get me out of here.